one tickled the throat a little bit. Ugh. You know, tickling people is considered very inappropriate. You know? Like, you can tickle for fun when you're younger, it's funny, whatever. There's an age gap. Not only that, but speaking of inappropriate things, that southern shit of people humping their cousins, I know somebody who has humped their cousin, and their justification was, bro, it was my third cousin. And to that I responded, did you pick him out of a lineup and you went 1, 2, 3? The fuck do you mean it was your third cousin? Doesn't matter, bud. What are we doing here? And then he's also extremely funny, and then proceeds to tell me about the wonders of something so close yet feeling so taboo. I don't know. Oh my god. Most of this world operates on incest, and it's actually quite frightening. You know? I mean, like all of Pakistan, for example. You know what I mean? It's basically... Dude, I'm gonna get myself killed one day with these racist jokes. But you know what? Life wouldn't be fun if you couldn't be racist. Am I right? Listen, my whole thing is that I want to talk about stupid shit like this, and I want to say very derogatory things and be very offensive, while I'm also helping the environment and trying to provide free healthcare and free and plentiful and just abundant food and water. Like, I need that type of chaotic dichotomy in my life. That's just who I am. I need to be able to tell a child that they're a cunt, but then also help them, I don't know, pay for their fucking cancer surgery, you know? Like, I wouldn't just tell any kid they're a cunt unless they're a cunt. Then you gotta tell the kid they're a cunt. And honestly, in this day and age where kids don't really get disciplined like they should, yeah, you gotta call kids cunts sometimes. You know, I got called a cunt. I got called a cunt very early in life. My father called me a cunt at like 8, 9, one of those ages, after a football practice, and we left early because I just wasn't feeling well, and legitimately wasn't feeling well, and he said I'm an ungrateful cunt, and that I should feel very bad about myself because I didn't want to make him proud, and I don't want to try. And you know what? He was right. I didn't want to try, and I didn't want to make him proud. How do we get here from cousin humping? We were just talking about tickling 2 seconds ago. This staying on track, I guess. Yeah, I just need chaotic dichotomy. I need both ends. There are forms of the Buddha that believe that celibacy, abstinence, complete, you know, just staying away from the pussy is the best. Oh, hi, squirrel. Hi. Okay, he fled to the tree. I have so many squirrels in my neighborhood. I want to, like, remember what they really, really look like so I can give them names and food and water. I know they're struggling right now, and it's sad. I hate that. They should be hibernating, but instead they're scavenging for food. That's terrible. Wow, interesting. I wonder if humans actually did hibernate at some point, at any point, considering we have such a propensity to a genomical, I don't know, can you just get fat? I feel like that's just genuinely hard depending on your metabolism, but I digress. I need to feel like I have complete freedom to yell whatever I want, but again, I'm always going to remain appropriate. I wouldn't just yell in the street for no reason, but I need to feel like I could if I needed to. You know, kind of like that guy at, I don't know, I think it was an airport in Atlanta who was fucking screaming like Friedrich Nietzsche. Everybody in here is acting normal, yet they're eating children. You know? Guy's got a point. And I equivalate him to Friedrich Nietzsche, because in his final moments, one of the last public appearances he ever made was him standing in front of a cow, grabbing it by the face and screaming, "I understand you." And then he was, I don't think, ever seen too frequently or ever again by the general public after that. That's how that guy felt, you know? Just looking around like, oh yeah, no, yeah, bro, they just eat babies. They just eat like a little nibble, like, you know, some child jerky. It's no big deal. It's not weird, bro. It's not weird. I promised myself I wouldn't talk about this shit. Listen, I will cap this off because I actually want to talk about more simpler things and more, you know, I want to talk about my truck. We're going to take a page out of the Southern People's book, hence why I brought them up earlier. But listen, all in all, there is somebody out there right now playing the long game. I can assure you that. Somebody out there is like, listen, I don't want to die yet, so I'm going to gather money, resources, and people so that we can just go in and, you know, usurp this corrupted fucking nation. This corrupted world. Holy hell, it's not even just this nation. This entire world needs a big reset. And honestly, they're kind of on it. I think the more that people shout, I think if there's a revolution, they're gonna hit the God did the flood button. Or, sorry, the trumpets from the sky and then nuke everybody like it's fucking Revelations. So, you know, maybe it's good to wait. I don't know. It's very fucked up. We all know it. All in all, I advocate for chaos. Again, chaos, pandemonium, anarchy does not mean things have to be bad. It just means you have to understand that you don't have to follow any rules if you do not want to. And that is the ultimate gift that we have. So that we can then make the choice of following them, even though we don't have to. Or, you know, not following them, but not acting violently in return. Everybody's assumption whenever somebody doesn't do something that's by the law or order or whatever it might be is they're gonna do something evil and immoral and violent. Some people just sit. Some people watch. Some people do something else completely that just still isn't violent or evil or immoral. Makes no fucking sense to me. Makes no fucking sense how we just keep sitting on each side and don't understand we play in the gray. But again, I've bitched about it before. The yin and yang symbol is incomplete. I found the next iteration of it. Well, I found it. I wrote it. I drew it. And I'm gonna, if I haven't already put it out to show what it is, I'll probably do that right after this. So, regardless, in terms of simpler things, I do actually want to get a truck. I want to get a Toyota Tacoma. I want to... Hold on, wait. Interesting. Okay, sorry, I just needed to see something real quick. Yeah, I want to get a Toyota Tacoma. I don't know what year, probably 2016 or before. I don't feel like having any of that fancy doohickey dashboard stuff that distracts me while I'm driving my pickup truck. It's good on fuel economy. Gets good mileage. I checked out the Ford F-150 and I could get the 36-gallon tank, but it's gonna be like $140 to fill up. Yes, 720 something miles. It's great. Woo! You know what I mean? But my Toyota Corolla could at most get close to 400, and that's on like $30. So I can literally pay half of that for the same amount of mileage just in this car. That's the thing I hate about trucks. It's very annoying how completely fuel inefficient they are. You know what I mean? But regardless, I don't want the tires, the rims that it comes with. They're so ugly. It makes it look so ugly from the side profile, honestly. I think they look good from the front and the back, which is all you can really ask for in a truck. The same way you want that in a woman. But the front is good. At least it doesn't look like a fucking electric Mustang. That abomination of a car. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting what they did. Just make a different class of car. Don't do that to the Mustang. Literally pussified. It took all the testosterone out of it. So gay. So, yeah, I do want to get a Toyota Tacoma, probably 2016, 2017. I want to get it lifted. I need the double doors. I don't need that half door nonsense where I put down the back seats. Like, I don't know. What is that? What is that? Like a big ass lever. It's just weird. Seats are uncomfortable. I could barely fit anything back there as is for myself. You know, I need the two doors. If anything, if I really have the money for it, I am going to get, I would just love to get like a big ass truck. I need to figure out how to customize a big fuel efficient fucking car. Probably got to make it a little electric, you know what I mean? Can't get around that. But at the same time, you know what I mean? Electromagnetic waves, it's on my balls, the batteries underneath, like a Tesla. Or I think it's mostly in the front. I was just thinking about Teslas, but I don't know. I can't get a Tesla. I just can't trust Elon Musk or anybody. I just can't, man. It's just weird. But I'll get into that later or at a different point. Point being, I would love to have something that was, I don't know, had the length, the inner room length of like a Honda Pilot, have all that much and still have the bed like in the back, or I could put something on it. Dude, it sounds like I should just get like a truck. That's what it really sounds like. Fuck a truck with a bed. I should just get a whole box on that bitch. Right? Maybe. It's definitely what I do plan on doing someday. I want a truck so that it makes throwing things out easier when I go to pick up trash and everything, because most of the time there are no garbage cans. And even when there are garbage cans, there's still trash everywhere. Holy hell, it's crazy. I went to this one neighborhood in New Jersey. Where the hell was it? It was somewhere by, I'm trying to think. Not Plainsfield. That's a little deep. A little higher than Plainsfield. Rockaway is too much to the left. What the hell is that town? Hold on. I need to know this. It's lower than Parsippany. Less than... No. East Hanover. There we go. It's East Hanover. Yeah, East Hanover. I don't know what the fuck is going on there. Or with, like, Troy Hills, like East Hanover, that area. Very weird area. Point being, I just got 2 calls. I'll call you when I'm done, Andrew. I'll call you when I'm done. What's it called? East Hanover is disgusting for multiple reasons. One, there's so many just brick buildings. It just looks so ugly. So ugly. I don't even know what happens there, what goes on. I guess companies operate there. It's weird. But there was let's just say this. You can guess the race, I'm going to say, by the type of field I was in. I was in a cricket field. Not the bugs, like the actual sport. Okay? And there were so many trash cans. Okay, there was one on either end of the field. There was one at the beginning of the pathway to enter the field. Okay, there were so many trash cans, and there was so much garbage everywhere. It was astonishing. It makes no fucking sense. It made no sense. Like, you can't have trash cans and then actually be littering. That makes absolutely no sense. It's like taking your cart, your shopping cart, and then not putting it back. Put the fucking cart back. For the love of God, just put the fucking cart back. It makes no sense to not do it. If you can't do that, I consider you less than civilized. You are on par with you're on par with a dog. You're on par with a tamed house animal that knows not to shit indoors, but still scratches the floors and still fucking hops on the couch sometimes. Okay? You are no better than that. That makes no fucking sense to me. as somebody who has been guilty of not putting their shopping cart back in their life. But I don't do it now, and that's the whole point. The whole point is to accept change and be okay that people change. Christ. People look like their shopping carts. People always look like their shopping carts, if I'm going to be honest. I think everybody notices that. I don't think that's an unnoticeable thing that no one paid attention to. You look at some people's shopping carts and you're like, why are you what kind of sadomasochistic life are you living right now? You're getting that. How the fuck do you fill your shopping cart with... What the hell? What the fuck? Somebody is dropping off something at my house. I'm so confused. I've never seen... Who is this person? Interesting. I'm very confused. Wait a second. Wait a gosh darn second. Hold on. Hold the hell on. This is gonna get so interesting very quickly. This is gonna be very interesting. I'm just waiting for them to leave. Is that who I thought it was? Why the hell... I'm so sorry. I am watching something take place right now. Times that I wish... I don't know. What was that? What was that? I think that was my friend Juliana. It looked like her. I might be tripping the fuck out. My vision can't be that bad. I think that was her. Because she also put a box in front of my door. I'm so confused. I'm going to go check that out in like 3 minutes. Maybe somebody ordered something? Maybe it was for maybe my sister ordered Uber Eats. I swear that was her. That was so crazy. Okay. Either way, people look like their shopping cart. You know what? No, I can't ignore this. Oh my God. I can't ignore this. I need to go figure this out. You know what? You guys are going to come with me. I need to know. Hold on. Hold the fuck on. You know, I gotta jog. I hate walking at this point. I wish it was more appropriate to jog. What is this? What the fuck? Microwave me for ooey gooey. This might be the first time I have to put a picture on this. Because, I mean, these aren't even my thoughts. This is amazing. I knew it was her. Oh my gosh. All right, let me go inside real quick. Oh. I hit the box against the door. Hi, baby boy. What are you doing in there? Hold on. I've never traveled on this podcast before. Come over here, baby boy. Hi. I know it smells delicious, right? Wait a gosh darn moment. Okay. I'm going in my room for 2 seconds because I need to put this here. All right? And there's... You know what? Hold on. Hold the F on. Let me do that. Hold the F. Okay, so I have traveled with my podcast. My girlfriend is on my iPad right now, okay? Because I have something to ask her. Because I thought I was tripping out. Okay, you can hear me, right? You can hear me. Okay, just making sure you can hear me. Thought I was tripping out. I'm in my car doing a list activities. I was eating chocolate in my car. And I noticed somebody pull up next to my house. And what comes out is a beautiful curly-haired woman. And I'm like, who the fuck is that? And I watched the whole thing occur, and I'm like, that looked like Juliana. That had to have been Juliana. But I was in the middle of talking about something, and I couldn't just let it be there. I had to go and see what it was to see if I was losing my mind. And I wasn't. It was Juliana. And I see here, Juliana's Sweet Shop, Love Vanessa, Microwave me for ooey gooey. Do you have anything to... Do you... Explain yourself. What is this?
Happy Valentine's Day?
Happy Valentine. You are the greatest woman I could ever ask for. They look... I don't know what this is, but it looks fucking delicious. Let's see. Does it say Juliana's Craft Boutique? Juliana'sCraftBoutique.com. Instagram, Juliana's Craft Boutique. Facebook, Juliana's Craft Boutique. Ooh, she's got a QR code. I'm going to show you. I had no intention of all of this. I was in the middle of talking about people and their shopping carts after I was talking about how fat people are and how gross they are. And now, because I say so many wonderful things in this world, reality, or my girlfriend, has rewarded me with dessert. I love you. I love you so much.
I'm sad she didn't decorate it. I asked her to.
I think this is decorated enough. This is beautiful. I don't know what this is, but I have to try one now. What time is it? Because we're going to have lunch. 20 minutes. Okay. Yeah, I can make my chicken. I have my chicken sandwich. I'm going to eat like one or two of these. Oh, this is going to be so good. I will microwave it. Or can I put it in my oven? Because I don't like microwaving. Okay. Okay, I won't. All right. I'll be back, my love. Fucking crazy. All right, I have to go back to my car. Because my keys and everything are still in there. But, dude, guys, I have the best girlfriend in the world. There's no denying that. Oh my gosh. Speaking of Valentine's Day, I guess, I got her something as well. She doesn't know what I got her. And I'll say it now because it comes in tomorrow or on Valentine's Day, which is fantastic. So I ordered a custom puzzle that we're going to do together because we like puzzles so much that we've never finished one. And the one that we were about to finish was missing some pieces, so we never got to complete it, and we were changing locations at the time, so we just had to, we ended up throwing it out, which was very, very sad. Point being, I don't know what those things are, but she's amazing. Thank you, Juliana, for putting so much love into this and dropping it off. You were the fucking best. Whew. But yeah, I got her a puzzle, and it's a picture of her in Arizona next to the, 7 sacred lakes, place in Sedona, and there's a dog, and I just thought it'd be cuter if it was a place we went with her in it and a dog instead of, a picture of us together, because I don't know, yeah, you can maybe hang it up, and it's cool, but, I wanted it to kind of be, a more realistic puzzle of something that, I don't know. I wanted it to be different. I didn't want to be on the gift as well. You know what I mean? And she didn't have to do anything. She's so fucking sweet. I can't wait to take her out on a date. I'm going to see her at the end of the month. She currently lives in a different state, and I'm going to go visit her in that state. That state might be Arizona, but I'm going to go visit her in that state, and I'm going to give her all the hugs and kisses she could ever imagine. All right? I'm going to flood her with... I'm going to love bomb her. And not the toxic thing or whatever that women talk about. I mean, literally bomb her with love because she is a Middle Eastern, beautiful brown Middle Eastern woman. And yeah, exactly. Regardless, I'm just so excited. I can't get my mind off of it now. I'm over here I had things I wanted to talk about. The simple life. You know what? Simple life. Just have love in your life. Yes, we know they eat babies. Get it. But at the end of the day, what really matters is you and the person next to you. And that might mean your parents, your siblings, your animal, your significant other, your friends, your neighbors, your general village area. That's really what matters. And I believe that most people are good. And if we are to band together and we are to do things better, it's not about revolting and causing so much violence and destruction necessarily. Gotta have a little bit. But I think it's mostly about cleaning up the environment. And you know what? Before that even happens, we just need to follow values. We need to follow the values we all believe in. We can all agree eating babies is not cool. We agree with that. Some of us don't. They don't get a say. Not gonna lie. You know what? They do get a say. Actually, you guys do get a say, so then we could tell you shut the fuck up. Because it's better to let everyone speak up and tell them to shut the fuck up when they're wrong, instead of muting somebody's voice. Then that's not fun. That's not good. That's the ultimate evil. You know what I mean? So, I'm so excited for that stuff. I do have to go and make food, so I am going to end this in 1 second. But I want to do kind things. I'm going to have Juliana do my open house. I'm just going to have to. I have to. She's amazing. Jesus Christ. All right, how do I want to end this? I hope I can be taken somewhat seriously. I don't know. Listen, I'm not doing any of this for views. I'm doing this because it's hilarious. And again, I'm being publicly audited, either currently or in the future, whatever it may be, by the people of now or the people of tomorrow, or maybe even my children, hearing about how stupid I am, but also how much I love their mother. Because this woman I'm with right now, I'm marrying her. I'm gonna marry the shit out of her. I'm gonna marry her so hard she'll never get married again. Not now, not in a different lifetime. I'm just gushing. Like, truthfully, I don't expect anything ever, but that's also because I'm a guy. You know what I mean? So whenever something does happen, it's such a pleasant surprise. You know what I mean? It's amazing on every level. Actually, do I have one of Dan's cards in my wallet? I don't think so. I'm going to keep one in here. Actually, I do. Wait, no. Do I? Oh, this is a second one of mine. Here, I'm going to put one of Dan. Sorry, I had one of the White Monkeys, Dan, his business card in my car. I have like 2 more of them, right? Or 3 more of them? Yeah, 3 more of them. And I didn't have one in my wallet, but now I do. Always just in case I need to give it to somebody. And I also have 2 of my own. I love that. I love that dude. I really do. I love you, Dan. I love you, Dan. Thank you for working so hard. Thank you for having such a beautiful mindset. He is a dreamer. He is somebody who wants to achieve his goals, and he wants to make the people around him happy. He wants to make the people around him wealthy. He wants to make the people around him, just comfortable and not struggling. He understands that he needs to work hard, and he fucking works hard, dude. I appreciate that dude every day. I've seen what he does, and he earns every dollar he makes. He's a stand-up guy. Love him. So I think that's a good place to end. Love you, Dan. Thank you. All right. Goodbye, everybody.